What's happening? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. It's the aftermath of the September keynote, and the devil is always in the details. Now let's get it out of the way. This was arguably Apple's best keynote in the Tim Cook era. Even with the rumor blogs getting about 80% of their info correct, there were still surprises. Now I wanted to see the new Apple TV, and I've been dying for an iPad Pro, but it was the iPhone 6s that surprised me the most. This is not a typical Apple S phone that we're used to, and then seeing 3D Touch in action, it's not going to make this phone more complicated, it's going to make this phone more awesome. Now let's just say someone in our office who I won't name because I don't want to call him out, pretty much wet himself. Apple even killed me with their iPhone 6s marketing, saying the only thing that's changed is everything. You know, you said something just like this to that girl that broke up with you in high school that you were trying to get back with. Hey, baby. I'm telling you right now, this is real and it's from my heart.
Okay, I'm listening.
Right now, the only thing that's changed is everything. Will you take me back?
I guess. Sure.
I'm good with that. Works like a charm. See, I told you it worked. And Apple, it worked on me. The 3D Touch, the processing power, the camera with 4K video, and like last year, the 6S Plus will get optical image stabilization for both stills and video, but the 6S won't, which is a bummer. But for all of you with a 5 or a 5S, this is a no-brainer. Now, the new iPhone 6s starts at $199 for 16 gigs. Wait, say what? Apple, you're really putting a 4K camera in this and starting it at only 16 gigs. Now, Marques Brownlee found in the settings that 1 minute of 4K video at 30 frames per second on the 6s will take up about 375 megabytes of storage. That's 40 minutes of video without the operating system, apps, or a single picture. And I'm still trying to figure out how in the world the new Apple TV starts at 32 gigs, but the iPhone 6s with 4K video starts at 16 gigs. Oh, you know what that is? A bad Apple. And then Apple bumped up the price for Apple Care for the 6s models to $129 compared to $99 for the iPhone 6 and earlier. And if there's accidental damage to the 6s phones, the additional fee is now $99 instead of $79. Hey, Apple. I'm impressed with this phone, and I have nipples, but I'm not a cow. So stop milking us, and you get another bad Apple. All right, now let's talk about iPad Pro. I might be the only person you know who's been wanting this since 2012, and I loved what I saw. This is Apple's Surface Pro without a desktop OS, and if you're in the ecosystem and you want a bigger screen, this is it. Like I said, I might be the only one. It's 12.9 inches of glory, but you know what that means. If you thought people taking pictures with iPads was bad, oh, it's going to get a whole lot worse. I mean, how are you going to be able to see Justin Bieber anymore?
Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you?
Really? Where are you now? I'm loving the speakers, 4 of them, finally real surround sound, 5 generations later. But did you think we weren't going to talk about the pencil? That pencil looks awesome. I mean, look at how it glides across the iPad glass like butter, and it can even uncomfortably manipulate a woman's smile. Really, it's a good thing it's not a stylus because SJ would never have anything to do with that.
No. No. Who wants a stylus? You have to get them and put them away and you lose them. Yuck.
You tell him, Steve. Tell him good.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, hey, what's up, Charlie?
How you doing?
Good.
I heard Apple's producing a pencil.
No, they are. It's crazy. Like, you use it on the iPad and you do this cool art stuff, touch-up things. It's really neat.
Yeah, I don't know, but does it have an eraser?
No. No, it doesn't.
Does it have lead, you know, the kind you sharpen?
No, well, it has this, like, kind of tip that when you touch the screen, it senses it, but, yeah, it doesn't.
Can you bite it?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. How much does this pencil cost?
$99.
Bucks? Are you nuts?
$99, yeah. It's Apple's pencil.
Sounds like a stylus to me.
No, Charlie, Apple calls it a pencil.
Still sounds like a stylus to me, Brian.
Well, the iPad Pro starts at $799 for a 32 gig model. The Pencil is $99 and their smart keyboard is $169. Add it all together for the entry-level model and you're starting at close to $1,100. This won't be a top seller. It's for a very specific use case, but I'm one of them and I can't wait for it to get here. Oh yeah, there's a new iPad mini 4, thinner, lighter, taller, with an A8 processor starting at $399. And finally, the Apple TV. I always felt the Apple TV would lose some of its impact if it didn't launch the streaming TV service at the same time, and you know, it kind of felt that way. Its all-new interface is nice with tvOS, same with the new remote. They showcase Siri a lot, and the most interesting thing to me is how apps will be developed for Apple TV. Interacting with the MLB app was a cool, real sneak peek at how we might engage with future sports content and more down the road. There really wasn't a I gotta have this moment, but the Apple TV might have the biggest impact out of all of these products in 2 or 3 years, just not right now. I still think it's a huge miss that the new Apple TV will not support 4K. I know it's running an A8 processor, but Apple, you just gave us a phone that shoots 4K video, but we don't have a way to instantly watch that content on a bigger screen. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm throwing out another bad apple. The Apple TV removes the optical audio out port, which is something I use, so I'm not happy about that. It supports third-party M.5 controllers for gaming, and even though it's at the center of HomeKit and the new iPhone and iPads support Bluetooth 4.2, the Apple TV does not. Now, the new tvOS will also only run on the new Apple TV with the A8 moving forward, so current Apple TVs are left behind. This new guy starts at $149 for the 32 gig model, and I still don't want to think about the fact that the iPhone 6s still only has 16 gigs. You know what? Forget about it. I'm throwing out another bad apple. And even with all those bad apples, this was one of the best Apple keynotes I can remember because I wanted to buy stuff. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. Email me at theapplebyte@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong, and I'll answer when I'm awake. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time for another Bite of the Apple.